Hello everyone. Welcome back for another fabulous Friday idea. I decided to play with some of the things from my 49 in Market mystery box. And I really liked the Spectrum Gardenia, so I pulled some things from that. Now, I'm going to use the Altenew painted floral swag, specifically the center. Oh, I didn't get a color for the center. Okay, I'm going to have to find a color for that. The flower and the leaf, and I don't know if I'm going to need that because I'm not die cutting it, and I'm coloring it with markers, so I'll just have to pick up I think probably a pale, maybe I'll use the paler purple, who knows. All right, from the Spectrum Gardenia foundation painted foundations collection pack, I have these 3 pieces. Okay. And from the Spectrum Gardenia cluster kit, I pulled out this piece. And when I did, I broke this one off. So I'm just going to put it down so that it'll be glued on and it'll look like it was all still there. I have a piece of white to stamp on. I have my card base, and I'm going for a Slimline card today. I have my Tuxedo Memento black ink, and I've pulled in some of the this gingham, black gingham paper or ribbon. Oh my gosh. All right, first thing I'm going to do is do some stamping. So I'm going to start first with stamping my image. I'm going to kind of stamp it there so I have space for my leaves. Now I'm going to do my leaf, and these are big leaves. That's what's in the kit. All right, I need to get a scrap piece of paper. Hang on, because if I don't, it's going to go off on my mat, and I don't want that. And then I'm going to come in and do the second one a little lighter. All right, so I've got those stamped. Now we need to color them in. So I got my green. Oh, I put that paper away, and I can't do that because I've got a color. Let me grab it back out. All right. Oops, wrong one. I struggle with getting these tips off. I guess I shouldn't complain. Because then the chances of it drying out are slim. And I'm not going to do any fancy coloring with this. I'm just going to do the outline. Oh, and I went back and did that, and it was supposed to be open. Oh, well. All right, so there's that. Now I'm going to color my flower. All right. So I'm going to go out and down. I had a hard time matching the purple. These are the Altenew markers, and this isn't, it's like a gray purple, for lack of a better way to describe it. I really would like to find some true purple ones. I may need to look at other companies to see who has alcohol markers. I like them to have the ink to match, and there aren't many out there that do. I need to do some further checking. All right, I'm gonna get my container of purple, and I'm gonna go with not the darkest, but the next darkest. So I have a little contrast, and I'm going to hit the tips of those stamen with this there, just for some interest. All right, now let me set this aside. Let's get our piece here put together. Okay, so this piece goes at the top, and I have to watch because I want that green at the top. I don't want to push it down because I don't know how much border I'm going to have at the bottom. Oops, goes this way. Yeah, see, that's got to go up some. That's about right. And I'll adjust this. Make sure it's even, although I'm going to use my ribbon across there, and I'm going to put the ribbon on after I put this on. So let me grab my glue because I think this will be better with the glue. All right. Might take me a few minutes to get this to come out. I haven't used this in a while. All right, there. I think I got it unclogged now. Well, maybe I don't have it. There it comes. But I'm squeezing like crazy. I may need to take my tip off and clean it. Now it's flowing good. And I'm going to put some on the back of this. So it's done. It sometimes takes it a while to get going. But like I said, I may need to clean it. All right, give me this. I gotta pick this up. And I'm just gonna set it down and adjust it. All right. And then this one goes in here because there's the piece. And it'll kind of be hidden by the ribbon. All right. So let me cut a piece of this and add it on. Okay. Ooh, they're sticky. I haven't been doing a lot lately. I hurt my knee and I can't go up and down the steps real easy. So it's getting better. Wasn't much I could do about it. So I'm doing the best I can. All right, so there's that. And then this one goes over here. All right, now let me take this off. This one off, maybe. Try the other end. There we go. All right. I didn't know what this was going to look like. Sometimes I can visualize it in my head and go, oh no, it's going to look good. Not this one. I just went, well, I'm going to wing it and see what happens. But that's the beauty of playing. All right, now let me fold my card base. Here it is. I don't need that anymore. This is on the wrong side. All right. Now, I want to make sure I put this on the right way. I have been known to do it upside down. Of course, you never know because I take it apart afterwards. All right. So here's this on here like so. I really like that as a background. And then this I'm gonna put on like so. But I think I'm gonna go with the leaves down. And I'm gonna put this on with dimensionals. So let me grab some. Oh, I've got a little gold gem stuck over here, or silver, I can't tell which it is. See, it's stuck to my finger. Well, still stuck to my finger. So, see if I can get it off and put it on there. Well, now it keeps sticking to my finger. I think I got it that time. All right, I need one more in the middle. Let's see, here we go. All right, let's take the backs off. Put this on. And I didn't grab any gems, I should have. All right. All right, let me go grab some gems. Okay, I grabbed some of my silver ones. So I think I'm gonna put one there. And all they have are there's no middle size. It's big and little. One there. Let's go down at the bottom. 1, 2, and 3. And lined up. Darn, stuck down before I wanted it to. Oh well. There's today's idea. And I used the same image to stamp the inside and the envelope. I hope you enjoyed today's idea and that I'll see you back next Friday for another Fabulous Friday idea. Have a great weekend. Bye.